Hello, there. This is Fire from Awesome Tech Gaming Pro. I hope you all are well. Today I'm going to talk about the two TV, the Samsung QN90B, the 2022 model, and the latest Samsung QN90C. You know, both are mini LED backlight panel TV. Since being introduced in 2021, Samsung's Neo QLED series of televisions has ranked high in its class, setting the benchmark for display quality and features. And with this year's offering, the QN90C, it may just be at the top. The set is available in 43 to 85 inch sizes. Right out of the box, this is just a good looking TV. It has a very slim design and a super thin bezel that truly makes the picture stand out. On the display side, this is a quantum mini LED which Samsung first introduced in 2021. As the name implies, the LEDs are much smaller here than usual, leading to better backlight control. Samsung claims to take that a step further though, with micro layers inside the LEDs eliminating noise. There is support for HDR10 and HDR10 Plus, and online reports put the brightness at nearly 2000 nits, meaning it's bright enough for most home and office environments. The living room has a fair amount of natural light shining where the TV sits, and I will definitely say this set's display thrives in that environment, largely due to its anti-reflection film. QN90C was bright enough, which made that unnecessarily. I fired up a personal favorite Netflix Stranger Things to test the display, and it was honestly the most I've enjoyed that show visually. The QN90C also utilizes local dimming control, which takes unused electrical power from dark areas of the screen and diverts it to brighter areas. I was impressed with how that worked here, as dark scenes were dark as intended, but black levels still had a contrast where things were clearly visible. Bright colors popped beautifully, and scenes with fast action showed no signs of blur. As far as upscaling content, Samsung has its neural quantum processor on board, which uses AI to add depth and sharpness to content regardless of the original resolution, essentially making everything 4K. I tested this out with queries dwellers day off and absolutely love how things looked. I have had televisions where the upscaling produced results far too unnatural looking, but the QN90C does this very well. When it comes to sound, this set is plenty sufficient as is. It does support Dolby Atmos, but even without a soundbar, I keep closed captions on my everyday TV for this very reason, even when using a soundbar, and it was nice to be able to turn that off for a while. Like other Samsung televisions, it supports what they call object tracking, which sends sounds to the relevant part of the screen. For example, if you're watching a movie with a racing scene, you will audibly notice the engine sound roar left to the right along with the car. When I started digging into the gaming features though, I found where this television really shined. It has a very low input lag, a 120 Hz display, support for variable refresh rate, and Samsung's above average game bar feature. Holding the pause play button while the video game console is on brings up the menu overlay, and from there you can dig into the settings like game picture mode. There are 6 to choose from plus 2 custom options. Game Motion Plus, which reduces motion blur and improves picture quality, and an on-screen crosshair with 3 color options. From that bar, there's a deeper game mode settings option, which lets you tune the black equalizer, choose basic or advanced for HDR, and even choose the level of judder reduction and blur reduction. Most casual gamers couldn't dive this deep into these settings, but for serious gamers, this is a fantastic thing to have. It's the deepest level of customization I've seen from a game menu. In fact, I've called this easily one of the best gaming TVs. The Samsung QN90C has a few minor annoyances I'm hesitant to call the wobbliness and installation process shortcomings, but this its picture quality in every instance and gaming features more than made up for those. If you are looking for a premium level TV that does well in any environment with any kind of content, keep this one high on your list. And if you see the QN90B also a vedio panel, but the QN90C is the ADS panel. The Samsung QN90B QLED is a bit better than the Samsung QN90C, but the QN90C has a few advantages over the previous model. The QN90C has better tone mapping and tracks the EQ unity of better, so HDR content especially looks better despite the QN90B's better measurements on some aspects of picture quality. The QN90C also uses a different panel type that natively has a wider viewing angle without needing additional filters. So there's no ultra wide viewing angle layer. It results in a slightly smaller viewing angle on the QN90C. But there's no distracting rainbow smearing from overhead lights. And if you see the contrast ratio, the contrast ratio is better, the native contrast ratio is better on QN90B, but when local dimming on, the QN90C contrast a bit better than QN90B. Both TV have same number of dimming zones, 720 dimming zones. HDR brightness section, QN90B is better than QN90C, and HDR brightness also QN90B a bit better, but the color accuracy is better on QN90C. The Samsung QN90B QLED is INTV and it's the successor to the Samsung QN90A QLED. It's a part of Samsung's 2022 lineup of Neo QLED TVs, which combine quantum dot color technology with a mini LED backlight, allowing for higher brightness levels and finer control of the local dimming zones. It sits between the Samsung QN85B QLED, which offers similar performance with an ADS panel, and the Samsung QN95B QLED, which features Samsung's external One Connect box like other Samsung TVs. It uses Samsung's proprietary Tizen operating system smart interface, which offers a large selection of apps and games. Samsung main focus the extra feature like support for Google Duo, which supports video calls with up to 32 people directly on your TV by connecting a supported webcam to the TV. So QN90B is an excellent TV for most users. It's amazing for watching TV shows or sports in a bright room. Thanks to its high peak brightness and superb reflection handling, it delivers an impactful HDR experience in a dark room. Thanks to its great contrast, impressive local dimming feature, and exceptional peak brightness in HDR, it also delivers an excellent gaming experience with low input lag, a fast pixel response time, and a slew of great gaming features. It's also a fantastic choice for use as a PC monitor, as it supports most common resolution and chroma 4:4 displayed properly, which is essential for clear text. So the advantage is bright enough to overcome glare in a bright room. Image remains accurate at an angle and easy to use a smart interface with a great selection of apps. But the downside of QN90B is some noticeable stuttering, slow panning shots. So what's your thought? Which TV you like most, QN90B or QN90C? But if you ask me right now, I will definitely choose QN90B because its price is lower than QN90C. So that's it from now. If you like this video, please subscribe and press the bell icon for future notifications update. I have another channel named Tech Gaming Villa, where I upload similar kind of tech videos. Please visit this channel and subscribe for update. Have a good day. Thanks for watching.
To change up.